The iHub is the home of Nairobi's innovation community. We've been in existence for over 8 years now, and we exist to catalyze the tech and innovation community to help our entrepreneurs build market-relevant solutions that can work for Africa and work for the world.
One of the programs that iHub has been running is Traction Camp. We officially kicked off Traction Camp in 2017, and so far we've been able to support 60 startups in the 2 cohorts. Out of the 60 startups, we have 23 women-led organizations.
So what we try to do with the Accelerator program, obviously, is get our entrepreneurs ready for scale, get them ready for finances. And so what this means is that the curriculums that we put together with our partners are really geared at really interrogating the structures of these startups, interrogating the way that they've built their teams, interrogating the way that they're building their products, just to make sure that at the end of the accelerator, they are ready to scale, which means they have the structures in place, they have their finances in place, they have their teams in place.
We were struggling with growth, and when I saw the word traction during the call for application, I was immediately interested because I was very keen to learn that what are the things which I can learn to scale globally, and also saw that you guys are trying to grow world-class startups, and that actually was the thing which made me say, okay, they're trying to grow world-class startups and I want to be a world-class startup, so why shouldn't I apply?
When I saw Traction Camp and I saw the kind of partnerships that you've had, especially with the World Bank, it immediately clicked. It clicked because you have a history of a lot of experience in regards to startups, and I've seen quite a lot of startups that have kind of embodied your history. Like, I'll give an example at the top of my head is Eneza, and just seeing the kind of success that Eneza is actually experiencing right now, I said I really have to be close to such a player.
So one thing I would say that the Traction Camp has achieved is a very good mentorship model that has really worked for us. The way the mentorship model worked is that it was a buddy-buddy system, so meant that any startup can reach out to any mentor, and any mentor can reach out to any startup after looking at their portfolio and seeing that they have a value add for the startup.
Some of the things that I've found very helpful, I've gotten so much insight from my mentor. He has also proposed some books that I had not read before that have given me even more insight on how to run my business and some of the things that I should consider. And he has also given me some really good ideas on the implementation of the entire system.
Our mentor, Danielle, is a very awesome mentor. She reaches out to us on a lot of platforms. She's not local, she does not live in Kenya, but she has been putting us on our toes to really push on. She's available anytime, and that's very hard to find for somebody who is very busy like her. She has a very busy schedule, but every time you sit down with a mentor and you're stressed, or you sit down with a mentor and you have an issue, and you can talk to her and she gives you direct solutions, you find it. Basically, that's a service you can pay for, because that's like an in-house psychologist, an in-house strategist, and Traction Camp has provided this for free, and we really appreciate that fact.
I think the week has been great actually. I think it has been very beneficial for the startups. Based on what I've seen and comments that I've had, I think it's just been absolutely wonderful. This is a space that the World Bank is very interested in working on with partners like iHub, and there are many things that are happening in that regard. For instance, in the region, the World Bank is still engaging with a lot of similar partners in countries like South Africa, Dakar, Ethiopia, and so forth to boost startups.
We just concluded our second bootcamp, and we have another 6 months of mentorship with the startups. But this does not mean our relationship ends there. Them being part of this program also means that they're part of the iHub community, and we'll be able to support them in different capacities. We'd like to thank our partners and our mentors for giving us support throughout the program, and we'd like to thank the startups who came in with an open mind and have shown immense growth throughout the program.